Hi, my name's Ali and this is my motorbike. I drove it back from India about 20 years ago, bought it in Delhi, and then we rode through India, Pakistan, Iran, Turkey, and then back through Europe all the way to the UK.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacy, family, wait and see, look like a panda. Going out like a Montana, honey killers on the helmets. Legacy, family, wait and see, family. Pockets full, Danny, selling ball, candy. Lean on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out for granted. This nigga pull up your bandit.
हाँ जी, सत श्री अकाल जी। वेलकम टू द पंजाबी वॉन्डर्स यूट्यूब चैनल। आज मैं हूँ स्कॉटलैंड, मतलब नॉर्थ स्कॉटलैंड के एक छोटे से गांव में, नाइन नाम है इसका। और मैं यहाँ पे हूँ एक बहुत ही ट्रैवल एंथुसियास्ट फैमिली के साथ। जो हस्बैंड है वो जियोलॉजिस्ट है, उन्होंने अपनी पीएचडी करी है 1991-92 में ज़ंस्कार में। उन्होंने वो सब चीज़ें देखी जो मैंने भी 2 साल पहले देखी हैं। तो वो सब पासेस और एवरीथिंग, लाइक वो वैलीज़, गोमोरंजन, एवरीथिंग। और जो वाइफ है उन्होंने इंडिया से स्कॉटलैंड करा है एक रॉयल एनफील्ड पे, आज से 25-30 साल पहले। तो काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरीज हैं इस फैमिली में। अभी मैं कल एक्चुअली आई वाज जस्ट टॉकिंग टू माय हॉस्टल ओनर आइल ऑफ स्काई में। तो उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि यार मेरी एक मतलब दोस्त है, उन्होंने ये सब करा है और उनके पास अभी भी बुलेट खड़ी है उनके गैराज में। तो मैंने कहा यार प्लीज़ गेट मी इन टच विद देम। तो फिर हमारी बात हुई व्हाट्सएप पे और कल मैं फिर ट्रेन लेके आया आइल ऑफ स्काई से इनवर्नेस से 9। जो ट्रेन है ना आइल ऑफ स्काई से इनवर्नेस, वो स्कॉटलैंड की मतलब ब्यूटीफुल ट्रेन जर्नीज़ में आती है। लेकिन जो विंडो पेन्स थे इतने गंदे थे, कुछ दिखाई नहीं बाहर मुझे, ठीक है। तो मैं आपको इतने व्यूज़ नहीं दिखा पाऊँगा उसके। लेकिन फिर कल जब मैं पहुँचा 9 तो मुझे पिक करने आए माइक। और ये मतलब एक्चुअली उनका समर हाउस है। उन्होंने बोला हमारे पास समर हाउस है, मतलब समर हाउस बोले तो घर के बाजू में छोटा सा एक और कैबिन। और यार बड़ी अच्छी फैमिली है, दे हैव 3 डॉग्स। और गैराज में अभी भी वो पुराना बुलेट खड़ा है जो उन्होंने ख़रीदा था इंडिया से, दिल्ली से, तकरीबन 43,000 का। एलिसन ने मुझे बिल दिखाया, जो करके आई थी जर्नी बुलेट पे, उनका नाम है एलिसन। उन्होंने मुझे बिल दिखाया 43,000 समथिंग का। तो आज की वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे उनसे, क्या उनका एक्सपीरियंस था और क्या उनकी मोटिवेशन थी। मतलब इतने टाइम पहले, तब इंटरनेट भी नहीं था यार। और मतलब मैप्स अभी तो क्या है ना, अभी तो हर चीज़ इंटरनेट पे अवेलेबल है। यू सर्च एवरीथिंग यूट्यूब पे, किसी ना किसी ने करा होता है पहले ही, तो यू गेट ऑल दी गाइडेंस। तो उस टाइम में मैप्स वगैरह और जो भी मतलब उनको दिक्कतें आई हैं, जो भी एक्सपीरियंस था, वो बात करेंगे इस वीडियो में। प्लस दे स्टिल हैव द बुलेट इन द गैराज। मैंने कल देखा वो रात को। तो या अ लॉट ऑफ स्टोरीज कमिंग अप इन दिस वीडियो, स्टे ट्यून्ड। तो ये देखिए, ये मेरा समर हाउस, मतलब इनका समर हाउस जहाँ मैं रह रहा हूँ अभी। और इधर ऊपर का घर है। और वहाँ पे जो ये वाली हट आप देख रहे हैं, ये गैराज है और इसके अंदर ही खड़ी है हमारी ब्यूटीफुल मशीन। चलिए इसे बाहर निकालते हैं। अरे भाई हवा, तो यार ये देखिए, ये मशीन काफ़ी डिफरेंट है आज की मशीन से। इसकी इग्निशन यहाँ पे है स्विच इग्निशन ऑन ऑफ का यहाँ नहीं है। यहाँ पे ये हेडलाइट का लिए है ऑफ ऑन, और ऑब्वियसली सेल्फ स्टार्ट तो होगा नहीं। इसका सब कुछ उल्टे साइड पे है। यहाँ पे ये देखिए इसका तो इसका ब्रेक इधर है और इसका गियर इधर है, अभी उल्टा होता है। थोड़ा सा अभी ट्राई कर रहे हैं इसका बैटरी चार्ज करेंगे दोबारा। बैटरी इसकी यहाँ पे है, इसमें अभी बैटरी यहाँ पे आती है। तो अभी हमने स्पार्क प्लग निकाल दिया इसका जो जितना भी तेल होगा टंकी में वो सब निकाल देंगे। थोड़ा कार्बोरेटर साफ़ करेंगे और देखते फिर चलता है कि नहीं चलता है, लेट्स सी। ये देखिए, ये इसकी चोक है बहुत अलग मशीन है, पता नहीं कैसे इन्होंने संभाल के रखी अभी तक। मतलब मैं इसकी बैटरी देखी तो काफ़ी साफ़ थी बैटरी तो। और काफ़ी मतलब होपफुल हूँ मैं कि चल जाएगी। मैं इसका अभी तेल निकाल रहा हूँ, जितना भी टंकी में था खाली करेंगे उसको। फिर देखता हूँ, कार्बोरेटर निकाल के साफ़ करता हूँ थोड़ा सा, और फिर यहाँ से बैटरी चार्ज करेंगे निकाल के। पर आई गेस बैटरी की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी नहीं, अगर हम ये सब कर लेंगे ना तो ऐसे ही स्टार्ट हो जाएगा ये।
ऊपर वाले जोयो जमारो माया जाल में खोयो अरे हाँ जियो अरे हाँ जियो अरे हाँ जियो अरे हाँ
I don't know, this is like, I don't know, this is like some, that's ignition, this is, I don't know, MG. I don't know what is that. Oh, maybe I'll put in the choke.
Oh, yeah. Everything is corroded, the rubber. To do with the gears. It's in the gearbox.
Oh, I heard some sound. तो अभी इसमें इशू हो रहा था कि इसका जो था ना तेल वो हो रहा था ड्रॉप करके, तो ऑब्वियसली कुछ तो दिक्कत थी इसके ऑयल टैंक में। तो फिर हमने ऑयल टैंक ही निकाल दिया इसका, और ये रखा है ऑयल टैंक निकाल के ना, और इसमें से ये अब निकाला है फिल्टर, इसको साफ़ करेंगे और बैटरी भी चार्ज करेंगे जंप स्टार्ट करके, शायद कार की बैटरी से, आई डोंट नो। देखते हैं क्या करना है आगे।
Again.
Give it a go now.
That's all.
Yeah. But now. You just keep going and I'll have a go with it.
तो यार मतलब आज दिन लग गया पूरा, और so I will just say something in
Yeah.
Hindi. You will not understand anything of course.
That's all right. I
Maybe
hope
I'm
you
bitching
weren't.
about you.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're gonna say.
तो आज दिन मतलब इनको कुछ काम वाम थे आज दिन में, तो बहुत टाइम लग गया। अभी अंधेरा होने वाला है, 3 बज चुके हैं, तो मैंने कहा फटाफट से हम इनके इंटरव्यू ले लेते हैं। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लाइक kudos to you for doing this, which people just dream of doing.
Yeah.
I just posted something on my Instagram story, and a lot of rider girls, they're like, man, like this woman did like this 20 years ago and we're just dreaming of doing it. So what pushed you to do this?
I don't know. I was always travelling. So when I started off working, I was working shift work. So I was
Okay.
working 5 weeks on and 5 weeks off.
Uh-huh.
And that 5 weeks off, I was always travelling around places wherever the boat was, like Nigeria,
Okay.
you know, Australia, wherever. We'd travel.
Mm-hmm.
So you get speaking to people and
Yeah.
chatting. Then my friend Dan, who was very keen on motorbikes, he'd
Okay.
been reading stories about other
Okay.
people travelling back. So we're like, why can't we do that?
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, right, let's just do it. So we're like, so you got somebody else there that gives you the spark
Yeah,
to do
you
it.
got the company.
Got the
do it.
company.
So, but like just to clear it out, she was riding her own bike and Dan was riding his own bike.
Yes.
So this bike that we just saw is your bike.
Is my bike
That
that I
you-
drove back on my own.
Yeah,
Yes.
from Delhi to
Yes.
Scotland to here.
Yes.
Like the north end of Scotland. You know?
Yes, which was quite a big when I first started out, because before I was only driven a little small
Okay.
200cc Honda
Uh-huh.
that was very easy to
Yeah.
very easy to ride, and then I come to India and I've got a big 350 Bullet that's difficult to start.
Okay.
So yeah, that was quite interesting. The first
And
the
okay.
first couple of days while I was trying to work out,
Yeah.
because it's quite a difficult bike to start.
Yeah. You just saw it.
Yes,
We were
as
not
you
able
know,
to start it the whole day.
so it does start better when it's going.
Okay. So so why this bike? Why not any other bike?
Probably one.
Oh, she
Sorry.
brought me a present?
Yes.
Okay. Later.
Okay,
Later.
Corey, enough. Might have to cut.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So I guess my friend Dan that I went with was always into like old British motorbikes.
Okay.
And obviously the Enfield
Uh-huh. Oh,
was
okay.
a Royal Enfield
from
that is
the
now
Britain.
is now being made. So it's a classic motorbike.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so that's
um,
and
so
So
Yeah.
you just picked
We
it
just
up.
picked it because
okay.
one, we like India.
Uh,
Two, it's like a classic.
but like
British
so back there
motorbike.
in 1996,
Mhm.
was it even a thing that you would see a lot of bikers on the road, or
There was a few,
not
but
many?
Not many. Not
And
many.
mostly foreigners or Indians too.
Indians. A lot of Indians in India.
Mm.
Not so many foreigners.
Mhm.
And then along the way, we met a couple of Israelis that were doing the same thing.
No, but
So-
these Indians like were like traveling or just like doing their daily chores.
They're just daily.
Daily.
But everyone loved the Enfield. They were like, as soon as we turned up with Enfield, oh, you've got an Enfield. It's like,
Yeah. It's the
they
same
were
thing.
like, yeah.
You
They were
get that
just
look
like,
even today. It's
yeah.
like,
They were, everyone was like, oh, that's a great bike. You know,
Okay. And
and-
why India?
why India?
Mm.
Don't know. I just love it.
Okay. And so
I guess there's quite a few. I guess other people had done the same journey. So I don't know. It's
so you have heard a lot of stories from different people about
different
India.
people, and I've been to India before, so I've
Oh,
known
okay.
the country. So
Oh,
it wasn't.
okay.
You know, I went to India when I was first. I don't know, 18, 19.
And at the time of this bike
And-
trip, how old were you?
So I was 22,
Oh, nice.
24.
When I was
24.
22, I was just starting my new job. Yeah. I've never been outside of India when I was 22.
Yeah.
And you were doing that. Okay, cool. So, how much time did you spend in India, and what all parts in India did you visit?
So we bought the bike in Delhi, and then
Mhm.
spent the first 5-6 weeks just traveling all the way around,
Okay.
down south
Uh-huh.
as far as Chennai, and
Uh-huh.
then back up and did a bit north, and
Mm.
then came back down.
Okay.
Rajasthan, and just visited, looked at
Ah.
where do you want to go. So we did the usual tourist sites: Hampi, Agra.
Okay.
No, we didn't do Amritsar that side.
But you crossed Amritsar.
We
at the
crossed
border.
Amritsar when we came back.
No, but
So
actually-
because the hardest part is because you need to get all the tickets, the carnet de passage, and all
Yeah.
the paperwork sorted. So fortunately we were lucky enough, so we were working. So we travelled around
Okay.
for 5 weeks, and then we
Uh-huh.
had to send all the paperwork off in the UK to get our carnet de passage, which
Oh,
meant
Okay.
and all the visas and everything, which
So
is
like,
actually quite complicated.
So like the bike number, I see it's a UK number. It's not an Indian number.
Yes.
So you got it when you started from India.
Yes.
You got the UK number.
No. When we came back, so we had to import the bike.
Yeah. Okay.
When we came in, we had to do
Uh-huh.
some more paperwork, and then you can only have it on
Okay. The UK.
a
number.
UK for like a year, I think, and then you have
But
to
on an
register
Indian
it.
registration, was it easy to come all the way through all these countries?
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Okay.
as long as you've got the paperwork, the
Uh-huh.
carnet de passage, which
Yeah,
is like
yeah,
the
yeah.
passport
Okay.
for the bike.
Mm-hmm.
But then we had to get a Iranian visa
Uh-huh.
and Pakistani.
Mhm.
It's a Pakistani visa. I think we had to get a
Yeah. You need
visa
a
for.
visa
So all
Pakistan.
these things which we managed to do in the UK, and we'd start the ball rolling. So by the time we went back to work for 6 weeks,
Okay.
and then came
Ah,
home.
Okay. So
Came back to India,
Mm.
got all the paperwork,
Uh-huh.
went back to Delhi, picked up
Uh-huh.
our bikes,
Okay.
and then started off.
So it was like 6 weeks you were traveling and 6 weeks you were working. And
Yes.
those 6 weeks the bike would just be like standing somewhere in the garage or something.
Yeah, so we had. So I used to work on seismic vessels,
Mhm.
and one of the mechanics
Okay.
lived in Delhi.
Oh,
so,
okay. So at his
So we just left
place.
left our bikes at
Okay.
his
And-
place for that 6 weeks, and then came back and then drove it all the way through Pakistan,
Mm.
Iran, Turkey,
Mm.
and then one of the other ladies of the boat
Mm.
lived in Cyprus.
Okay.
So we took the ferry to Cyprus,
Okay.
to her house, left the bike
Just the bike
there.
Okay.
Because that was the part that we're worried about.
Yeah,
Is like,
because you can't.
where do you? You
put
have
it,
to.
put it.
Where,
And also
what
it
do you
costs a
do
lot of
for-
money for 6 weeks, like in a parking spot or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like you've got so much attachment, emotional attachment to the
Yeah,
bike.
you
you don't
don't
want to
wanna
come
lose
back
it.
and lose
A
it.
scratch or something.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so how many 6 weeks did it take?
So it was three lots of 6 weeks.
Mhm.
So one traveling around India, one traveling from India to Turkey,
Cyprus,
to
Turkey.
Cyprus,
Mm.
and then another 6
Mhm.
weeks traveling through Europe.
At that time, was it still the Cyprus, or they had the North Cyprus separated?
So it was separated.
Separated. So you were in
that
the North
time.
Cyprus, or The main Cyprus.
The main Cyprus.
The main Cyprus.
Yeah.
Okay. Because recently I went from Turkey I went to the North Cyprus and I could not cross the border to Cyprus. Yeah, they were like, because North Cyprus is illegal for them,
Yeah.
so you cannot cross. Okay. Anyway, so on the way, which was your favorite country?
Do you know what? The one I was most worried about was Iran.
Because
I was like, oh
There's
no, I had to
Orthodox,
wear,
yeah.
I had to wear
the burqa,
the
hijab.
burqa, hijab, and that was really hot. But actually, they were so friendly,
I know. I've heard so many stories about.
so lovely,
Yeah.
and like we didn't feel worried at all.
Did you feel worried in India about anything? Like
No.
because even yesterday, like somebody was asking me, like, is India safe for solo women travelers? So what would you say? What is your
Yeah,
take?
no, I felt fine. And the place I felt there was some places in Pakistan when you were sort of outside of the main cities. That was probably where I felt the most awkward.
Because of the clothes or something, or just
I
being white
think
woman?
just being a white woman. Yeah.
Okay.
But in India, you did felt safe. I mean, you kind of felt that somebody was going to like pinch something, or in some of the places
Yeah, maybe
we
get
lost,
robbed off or something.
but
Yeah,
nothing
shit
that
happens.
you feel
As a
uncomfortable about
as a woman. So like
as a woman.
as
no.
a man, you will feel comfortable of being robbed off, but as a woman, you have other
Yes.
fears. So you didn't feel that fear at all.
No.
Oh,
I
amazing.
probably helped that I was with
with
Dan.
a boy. Yeah.
with
okay.
a,
Okay.
so they just assumed that we were together. So
Yeah.
um,
Like just for other women or girls who are watching, a lot of people that I've met in India, the girls, they are like, we just put a fake ring.
yeah, that's what
That-
I
that I'm
I wore a
Yeah.
I wore a ring,
Yeah,
and
that
I'm
I'm
just
taking,
like
so
yeah.
just stay away. Yeah, that's a cool trick. Because sometimes men can be very creepy and persuasive of like people like in India we love white women, so it is what it is. Okay, so what thing did you like about the India the most? Like your fondest memory, or I don't know, maybe like food, something, I don't know.
Just the people. They were just always so
Smiling,
so
inviting,
smiley, inviting. They'd get invited to so many like
Which is not so
people's
usual
houses.
here, like,
No, people
yeah.
are very closed and
Yeah.
suspicious here, but
Uh-huh.
you turn up and they were just so nice. Yeah, And, like even the workers on the side of the road, they'd stop you. No, you must have a cup of tea.
Cup
So
of
it
chai.
like took us so long to get places because you're just stopping all the time, and people were always interested, and like the bike, and like look around the bike, and then oh no, you have to have a cup of tea. So you're just like treated like superstars almost.
Yeah,
like
I know.
when I started in India, everyone was like, oh, it's like you stay in like fantastic hotels, and they'd lift the bike up into the hotel because they're worried about the bike. And we're like, no, it's fine. Like, no. So they'd lift, there's like a whole load of people would lift it into the lobby. And it's like in the lobby.
We are known for our hospitality, like
Yeah.
that's thing for sure. Like I've traveled to all these countries and I feel like Indians, like they and, like I've not traveled to Iran. I've
Yeah.
heard so many stories about Iran, but once things come back to normal
Yeah,
a
that's
little
a bit.
bit. So I'm hopeful I travel to Iran. What food is your best was your best in India? Did you still miss it?
Yeah, I like the food. They had nice food.
Like what was your favorite dish?
They just, I don't know, just, I said mutta paneer and the chapatis. I don't know, they're just, I just like the fresh chapatis. Are like, I know it sounds really silly, but you
the
can't
fluffy,
get the
fluffy
same. Yeah,
chapatis, yeah.
like I tried to make them here, and they're just not the same.
Yeah, Indian food is the best. Yeah,
Yeah, no, it is.
We'd have to give that to the
It's-
Indian food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a while to get used to having curry for breakfast, but
No,
just do.
No, actually, we don't have curry for breakfast. Like,
well, you did.
yeah, because back in Punjab we have like parathas and we like with butter and
Yeah.
with ghee, with like lassi, I don't know, the yogurt.
Yeah, the mango lassies they were good too. And the other thing that I really love is like how you get the sugar and the fennel or
yeah. Soft, we call it soft, and after like mouth freshener.
yes,
After the meal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I miss.
Okay. What else? Did you had any issues with the bike on the way, or were you happy with your Royal Enfield?
Oh, we were happy, but I mean, we had like I think about 2 miles from leaving the thing, I turned the corner and the whole engine died because the connectors hadn't
the
been
wire
put
broke.
together.
It's happened to me once, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, right, okay. I think the kickstand, that fell off after about another week.
Okay, okay, yeah.
But they're easy bikes to fix.
Yeah.
And they're simple, you know, it's simple, so...
yeah, it doesn't have got a lot of electronics in it. It's
No.
just mechanical. It still looks pretty good, and like
Well, it's a bit rusty.
the boys are still trying to fix it.
Yes.
Hopefully, I don't know, maybe.
I mean, you will get it going again. I'm
later,
fairly
maybe.
confident it will
Yeah.
go, because it's
Uh-huh.
there's not that much. It's not that complicated, so it's good.
Okay, so one more question from all the female travelers, because in India is the thing like the parents won't allow you to go travel like that. So was it like this in with your parents?
Yeah, they weren't very happy.
So you went
So-
against their wish, or you
No, they just
persuaded them?
persuaded them. Yes.
Okay, but I hope this is much
And-
easier in England than in India. Like you have seen the family
yes.
structures in India. So
yeah, I think it's much easier
yeah.
for
Okay.
England, and so they were. Yeah, they were a bit doubtful, but
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
It's okay. Take it. You can take the call.
No, I'll. Oh, it's
Yeah, you can take
It's
the call.
Mike.
Yeah, take the call.
hello. We've got it running. Hold on.
You made it! He's leaving or what?
Moving his car,
So what did you do? Without the battery!
he's an air filter. I've got as well.
Woo! So you're gonna ride it now? You're going back to India? Oh, we did it! Oh my god! Okay, so abhi time hai jaane ka, so I'm going to leave. Maybe something that you want to say to all the female travelers out there, the young female travelers.
Just give it a go. Trust your own feelings. Gut feelings are usually right. Just
And you're going to have a lot of stories later on in your life, for sure.
yeah, because you always regret not doing things.
Exactly.
You never regret
Doing things.
I think
Ah.
you just go for it, and
That's a good line.
Most people are trustworthy. I think.
Maybe I should get that line on my
Yes.
t-shirt.
Just go for it.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks for having me here. Goodbye.